Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome to Just on Tarot. We're going to be doing a insight into the full moon. We're using the Seasons of the Witch Oracle deck. The Beltane is what we got going on for the 1st of May. And then we're going to do a surrender card, something you need to surrender to help your growth or maybe some insight into guidance. So nothing will be timestamped in this. It's kind of just the story. So we're going to start with Aries. What do we have Aries moving into this full moon? What do we have for Aries moving into the full moon? Everything kind of wants to come out. We have growth. Number 16. So this is about expansion. Reaping what you sow. It says, inside myself, I've sown beauty with wounds, which speaks of my immortality in the expanse, internal song, softly bellowing in my spirit. So I love that for you guys. It's about maybe expanding your horizons and kind of reaping what you sow. That's not how I really wanted to put it, but you know, when you've planted those seeds and it's about waiting for those to grow and waiting for them to come in. Oh, it's definitely a beautiful card. It is number 16. All right, what does Aries need to surrender right now? Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. All right? So, and that's part of what that growth and expansion is. So maybe you're reaching your limits beyond that. Oh, all right. We're moving on to Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? All right. We have the Lovers, number 42. Love laws, all sorrow, and bewitches flesh and breath, reminding me that I am unafraid of the unfurling winds of my eternity. The Lovers. All right. Some of these I'm going to have to read, so bear with me. And honestly, they have really beautiful messages in them. I'm really not good at reading aloud. I'm really good at reading to myself. Sorry, number 42. As you guys are enjoying watching me float through a book. It's about being vulnerable with others. It's like sending out an invitation to join your life party. Those who show up and support you are the ones who will help you and grow and enrich your life with happiness. This message can likewise be applied to wealth, career, friendships, and your beliefs. So it's about finding like-minded people that work with you. It doesn't have to be the intent on love, but definitely about finding people that fit you and love you for just who you are. And what you're needing to surrender is your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. All right. That's what I have for the Geminis. The Taurus, on to the Geminis. I saw leopard part there. All right, what do we have for the Geminis? All right, we have surrender. Number 41. There's nothing more blissful than the act of letting go, of settling yourself free of all that doesn't serve you. So maybe it's a time to release those past energies that no longer work with you, that fight against you, that don't rise you above. All right, what are we letting go? What are we surrendering for Geminis this full moon? Surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So, and I think that's part of that surrendering too, is letting go and having a little fun. All right. On to Cancer. What do I have for my beautiful Cancerians? All right. We have Morning Dew. What stillness does the silence of one's steadiness bring? All right. I feel like that's meditation and contemplation. We are going to read. Rather than focusing on the future, turn your gaze to what is immediately in front of you. Now is a good time to detox either in your home or in other areas of your life. Clearing out whatever no longer useful to you will simultate. I can't see it. Sorry. Additionally, shift and make room for what's yet to come. So maybe I feel like releasing outdated things. Maybe it's time to do some spring cleaning. Maybe let go of some old thought processes and beliefs. Make some time for new. But I definitely love it. There is a point where I'm doing all this, so please bear with me till the end. I know it's going to be kind of long and weird. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So, I'm loving this so far. And maybe that's what you're trying to get rid of, is the those thoughts that you hear from other people, or those beliefs that you hear from other people. All right, what do we have for the beautiful lions, the Leos? What do we have for Leos? Okay, we have Oracle. Spirits of other worlds, tell me what it takes. Tell me tales of the unknown. Tell me tales of the forbidden. Oracle. I'm really bad when it comes to reading on camera. Please bear with me. All right, I am going to read that one out of the book also, because I really like the messages that they have in here for you. But I feel like it's like, are you listening? Do not be afraid of the messages that are unfolding in your life, or of the beginnings who greet you, or the beings who greet you, as they are here for your highest good and will protect you against all other harmful beings. All you have to do is ask for guidance and patience, and so you shall receive. Additionally, the spirits can step in to support you and wish you to do so. No problem is too big or too small, as they ask, you seek their guidance. So, Maybe that's what you're looking for right now, is some guidance. All right, what are Leo surrendering to this full moon? What are they surrendering to the full moon? Surrendering to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in a relationship. Practice expressing your needs and remembering that no is a complete sentence. So maybe that's what's going on right now, is that you're asking some kind of guidance to be able to set boundaries, to be able to put things in their place type of situation. But the universe is just saying, just ask and I'll be there for you. You are going to hear my phone ring. I'm sorry about that. All right. We are now moving on to the beautiful Virgos. What do we have for Virgos coming into the full moon? We have inner power. Let it be known, no will or desire is more powerful than I embodied. And I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. It's about knowing who you are and empowering who you are. All right, what do Virgos need to surrender on this full moon? What are they surrendering to? Wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. The attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. And that's kind of like having that inner power. Once you start to have the inner power, you definitely look at things differently and a much more grateful type of way. All right, we are moving on to Libras. I think I need more space. What do we have? The message for Libra. We have Flower Crown. Wear your power proudly and unapologetically, for it is your birthright and your internal end of soul. And I feel like that's being your true self. Just allowing yourself to be who you are. There's also number 12, for those of you who need it. What does Libra need to surrender right now? What are they surrendering to? Complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces that the universe... I really can't read. I'm trying, guys. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. And that's also about accepting who you are, knowing your own value, your worth, and just not afraid of being who you are. So, I love that for you guys. All right. Train of thought here. Moving on to the Scorpios, the beautiful Scorpios. What is it they need to know for their full moon? The Oak. Don't just look within, dive deep into the internal realms of the knowing. It's the Oak. And I will read that one. About having the wisdom. Just like wisdom, your goals will evolve over time. Goes on. Some goals will be left behind while others will morph into something else entirely. It's important to regularly check back in with where you are to make sure You're still situated on the most illuminated path. If you were confused about your next step, Oak reminds you to reach out to the unseen support all around you. Continue with nurture the spirits and the universe and ask them to guide you. All right. I love that for you guys. Definitely about getting in tune with what you have going on, responsibilities around you. All right. What do Scorpios need to surrender right now? To effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force a river. Okay? All right. Moving on to Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know right now? Embodiment. Now unsown from the flesh, a most alluring lullaby stills my pain as the skies bleed for my heart. And the embodiment, I am clean. It's about truly accepting yourself, who you embody, who you want to be, who you want to have in your life, what you want to be surrounded by. All right, what do they need to surrender to? To drama. Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. And that's maybe part of what you're doing right now is you're surrendering that drama. And that's not embodiment, just embodying who you are. If you don't want to be a part of it, don't be a part of it. I'm running out of space, guys. All right. All right, on to Capricorns. What do we have for Capricorns? Indulgence, 19. You are worthy of every desire, every dream. Demand what is yours, demand what you need. Indulgence right now. And I love that for you. It's about, sometimes being a little selfish. Maybe going to take that bath or do something for you type of energy. Definitely a very self-care type of vibe. All right, what do the Capricorns need to surrender? I don't know if I showed you that card, but she is laying in a bathtub. She's just relaxing. She's got all those flowers. She's just living and loving life right now. All right, what do I have for Capricorns? What do they need to surrender at this time? Surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale tension you've built up in your body. Let stress go as you come back to your center. Okay? And maybe that's what the indulgence is telling you, is to let go. Maybe spend some time being indulgent, like treating yourself. Maybe you've been super stressed out lately, and you just kind of go buy yourself a nice coffee or take a bath, veg on the couch, catch up on your shows. All right, what do we have for Aquarius for the month of May? We have B. It's number 1. I'm running out of space, guys. All right. Don't drink all of the life from one flower, for there are many to taste and many to explore. That's the P. I feel like that's telling you not to put all of your, I don't know what the words for it is, all in one basket. Eggs in one basket. Is that the saying? We're definitely going to read that one for you guys. Just as a bee travels from flower to flower, you may need to try different avenues. Trust your inner wings to guide you until your potential is described to the right place. As you reach beyond your familiar boundaries, you will begin to expand your ideas of what is good, right, and possible. The further you extend yourself, the more resources, tools, people, and opportunities you shall find. Bees remind you to keep an open mind, as doing what you have always done will get you what you already have. Consider avenues you would never dream of embracing. You may find a whole new field of flowers from which to pick. And I feel like that's kind of what I was saying, is not putting like all your eggs in one basket. Try different ways of doing things. All right. What do we have for Aquarius to surrender for the month, this full moon? This full moon. Okay. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. So maybe take a walk, see what you can see. It's kind of like exploring, getting out, doing things. All right. For my Pisces, and the last card. All right, what do I have for Pisces coming out? We have Goddess. Make sure to feel it in your bones, for you are what you believe. I'm going to read that for you because I feel like that one's kind of deep. Although I'm tired, I'm sure you guys are tired of me reading. But that's okay. That's fine. A goddess never settles because she knows the universe provides unlimited opportunities for her to share her gifts with the world. You too will be blessed over and over again. Give yourself time and space to consider all of your options before deciding which one will be lucky enough to be a part of your life. If something slips away while you do this, trust that it wasn't worthy of your attention to begin with. All right. What does Pisces need to surrender for this full moon coming up? What does Pisces need to surrender? Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. And I feel like that's what you're kind of getting in with this goddess. All right. Before everybody decides to click off, for those of you who did stay and listen to all this, let me collect these cards really fast. Okay. So, collectively speaking, I feel like this full moon is definitely about growth and expansion. Where we're growing, how we're expanding. It's about starting to see those fruits of their labors. And a lot of it is about finding a community about where you can grow, how you grow. Taking that time to let go of what no longer serves you. Okay? Definitely letting go of outdated thoughts and getting clear in your head about what you're wanting. Not being afraid to ask for help. Finding that power within yourself to really be yourself. Okay? Like, this is about getting grounded, getting rooted, knowing that you do have obligations, but which ones are the ones that are more important to you? And once you start realizing what your truth is, what your importance is, you start embodying who you are. Okay? But don't be afraid to take care and nurture yourself. All right? You know, get out there, see what the world has to offer you. And let go of anything that is not worthy of your time. So, that is my full moon reading. I'm not going to ask you to like, share, and subscribe. I don't even know how many people are going to watch this or who is going to see it. But if it does resonate with you guys, then I hope you guys have a beautiful full moon night. And then I hope the rest of your day is great. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it.